So, a little over a while ago, I got a comment asking what the difference is between the Chidori and the Raikiri. If you don't know the difference, you shouldn't worry since even the in-universe characters don't know the difference. Deidara himself mistook Sasuke's Chidori for the Raikiri he saw Kakashi himself using. First things first, we have to acknowledge that both jutsu have separate ninjutsu files, and on top of that, they have different ninjutsu rankings. Let's start with the Chidori. The Chidori is an A-rank jutsu that applies a high concentration of lightning chakra channeled around the user's hand, formed through a shape transformation. The Chidori was developed when Kakashi failed to add lightning release to the Rasengan. A question that many people have is why the Chidori is named 1000 birds. To answer this question, we have to look at the sound the Chidori makes. Due to the Chidori's high concentration of electricity, it produces a sound reminiscent of many birds chirping, hence the name 1000 birds. The speed at which the Chidori is performed, despite being one of its greatest assets, also represents one of its greatest drawbacks. Users of the Chidori move at their target so fast that it causes a tunnel-like vision effect for them, thus leaving them open to counterattacks. Although the Chidori is a powerful jutsu, it's effectively useless without the sensory perception of the Sharingan. As even in the Boruto manga, Hidari, despite being a wielder of the Rinnegan, finds it difficult to use the jutsu and believes that the Sharingan is necessary to master the jutsu. Another setback to the Chidori is the high quantity of chakra it consumes, thus placing a limit to how many times a day the jutsu can be performed. Now we can finally look at the Raikiri. The Raikiri is a jutsu on a whole other level, as it's stated to be the Chidori honed to its very limit. Despite the Chidori being the parent jutsu, the Raikiri is one of the few jutsu that can be considered an S-rank jutsu. Although the Raikiri is a better jutsu, it still has the same setbacks as the Chidori, a high chakra consumption, and it still requires the use of the Sharingan. Despite this, the Raikiri offers better benefits. Since it consumes more chakra to perform, the destructive capability of the Raikiri is greater than that of the Chidori. It also has a darker tone, since the chakra used to perform it is more concentrated than that of the Chidori. Another difference is that the Raikiri doesn't produce the same chirping sound that gave the Chidori its very name. The first account was when Kakashi first debuted the Raikiri against Zabuza. Sakura never commented on the sound the jutsu produced. But when Sasuke debuted the Chidori during the Chunin exams, Sakura, despite being in a stadium packed to capacity full of people talking and yelling, was still able to hear the chirping sound produced by Sasuke's Chidori. That was the second account. The third account was proven when Kakashi was able to land a sneak attack on Kakuzu, using the Raikiri without Kakuzu being the wiser. The Raikiri also provides its users with a higher speed amp and a higher AP than that of the Chidori. Another difference between the Chidori and the Raikiri is that the Chidori has two users, Kakashi Hatake and Sasuke Uchiha, while the Raikiri itself only has one user, Kakashi Hatake. Well, now you know the difference between the Chidori and the Raikiri. If you found the video to be helpful or entertaining, please like and subscribe.